Good afternoon and welcome back to Tab York Live. I'm Elliot Rich and I'm here again with another fabulous guest. Each week I'll be joined by a prominent business leader from our York region, and today I'm joined by Luke Norbury. Luke is the Managing Director of Home Instead, covering York, Scarborough and Rydale. And we're going to be talking about a very important topic, which is about the importance of high quality home care. First of all, on a beautiful sunny afternoon, good afternoon, Luke.
Good afternoon, Elliot. How are you?
Yeah, great. Really good to see you. We're going to be talking about our important topic in a moment, but for the benefit of everybody watching and listening today, perhaps you could tell us a little bit more about Home Instead.
Sure, yeah. Well, along with my wife, Anne-Marie, I started Home Instead in York in 2009, and we opened another office in Scarborough last year. And what we do is provide tailored care and support to older people, and it's designed to enable people to carry on living in their own homes for as long as they choose to. And we're part of a global franchise network, so there's another 200 Home Instead offices around the UK, but we're very much a local family business in York and Scarborough. And I think something I'm really proud of that we've achieved in York is that we're rated outstanding by our regulator. That's the Care Quality Commission, and so the care we provide is considered outstanding by CQC.
Super. Thank you for telling us a little bit more about Home Instead. And really, you know, the importance of high quality home care brings me to my first question today, because we assume everybody is aware of what home care is. But I'd like you just to share with us why you believe it is so important, you know, in today's society and the way that we are living in a changing world.
Yeah, I think your first point is really important, that when I do this for a living every day, I sort of take for granted that people do know what home care is. And conversations over the last 12 months have made me realise that people just don't know about it until they need it, or their parents need it. And what we do, and other home care providers as well, we provide a whole range of support from, I suppose, what you might consider quite low level, so maybe sort of 4 hours a week.
I think we've just gone into a slight little buffer there, Luke.
Or so. Right. Oh, I lost my feed for a second there. Sorry about that.
That's okay. You're back. We're live. These things happen. Now carry on, Luke.
And we provide assistance with everything that somebody would need in their own home, really. And it's very much tailored to the individual to suit their need, but it's about helping them retain their independence. So we're not there to do things that people are capable of doing themselves. It's to assist with things that they need a little bit of help with, to allow them to carry on living at home. And I think the reason it's so important and becoming more and more important is because of the demographics in the UK, and in fact lots of other European countries. We have an aging population, and more people are going to reach an age where they need care at the same time over the next couple of decades. And most of those people will have a different expectation about choice and about quality of the care that they receive, and we're there to help meet that need. There will be lots of other solutions, and it'll be very much a case of being able to choose to have things the way you want them. But we see ourselves as fitting in and filling a gap where there is one, to provide high quality, outstanding care to people that want that choice.
That's perfect. Thank you. That's a great explanation for those of you of us who are aware of what caring in the home entails, and for those of you who are sort of oblivious to what is out there and the options available. That's really useful. And it has been an incredibly challenging year. Certainly a year that's put a huge amount of pressure on the front line, and the care sector has certainly had its work cut out. But, you know, Home Instead has continued to grow and meet that demand. And you know, the next question that I'd like to put to you has been around your activities your ability to invest and to meet that demand at the very highest level.
Yeah, obviously it has been a challenging year, and I can't let that comment go without thanking all of my team that have continued to support our clients throughout and been absolutely amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that we've noticed, which I think has been a natural response to the pandemic really, is that more and more people do want to stay at home, and if possible, avoid moving into a care home, and that's very much an opportunity for Home Instead to help where we can. And I think, as I just said, I think more people will have an expectation that is an option for them as well. And so what we've noticed over the last year is an increased rate of inquiries, and some of those inquiries have come from further and further afield from York, so out into Ryedale and even as far as the Yorkshire coast. And our response to that has been to open a new office in Scarborough. And from Scarborough, we will provide our service to people in the immediate surroundings in Scarborough, but also in Ryedale. And one of the reasons behind that, other than just an opportunity for the business to grow, is that the key to our service being of a high standard is being local and being there to support our caregivers and being on hand to monitor the quality of the service we're delivering. And to be able to do that right across to the coast from York wasn't really feasible. So we invested in a new office on the coast, and we're recruiting there at the moment, and we're taking clients on there. And it's definitely been challenging in the environment that we've had over the last 12 months, but we've done really well, and we're seeing lots of demand for our service. So we're really excited to see that grow further.
Super, thank you, Luke. And it's just incredible to see how your team have performed, and I think across the industry as well, the frontline support workers and those going into people's homes during very difficult, very vulnerable times, and what a fantastic job you have all done. And not only have you coped with the increased demand for home care, but you've done it at that excellent level, that CQC level, which is extremely difficult to maintain. So you are definitely leading the way in terms of home care at Home Instead. So thank you very much, Luke, for joining me today. That's all we have time for here at Tab York Live. I will be back with another fantastic guest shortly after the Easter break. But I hope you can all enjoy the glorious weather. Have a fabulous Easter weekend. Once again, thank you, Luke from Home Instead. Thank you for your time. And enjoy your weekend. That's Tab York Live. Thank you, and have a great week.